She's really creeping me out, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of feel like she's not who she says she is. I'm just saying, I would not be trusting Lisa right now. I'd be like, girl, Because here's the thing. I had to solve puzzles to get in here. This is episode 2 to my Starshine Legacy series, so if you have not seen episode 1, I will have both parts to it linked down below. This episode will also have 2 parts because I just know that it's either going to be as long or longer. For episode 1, I think I had like 2 hours and 30 minutes of footage to edit, and I have a general rule that when I'm recording, if I see that I've been recording for like, an hour, that means that the video is probably going to be about 40 minutes long, which is my goal. But if I see that I've been recording for 2 hours and 30 minutes, it's probably going to be like an hour and 30-minute long video, which just is not ideal. That's far too long. Even 59 minutes is too long, which is usually what happens if I've been recording for like an hour and 30 minutes. But anyways, yeah. I also just finished fighting with OBS because it decided that it just didn't want to cooperate with me anymore and no longer wanted to function. And I've tried recording this intro about 15 times. So hopefully everything's fine because I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope that she's doing great and that she likes me again. But we'll see how that goes, because if that's not the case, and this gets messed up, I might cry. But you know what? It's all good. Somehow there's always like a certain amount of stress that comes with recording these videos for Starshine Legacy series, which is really interesting because I'm having an easier time recording my Kabbalah series for Ark Survival Evolved. And I really don't know what's gonna happen there. Like, it's Ark. You never know what's gonna happen. A Death Carner could just run out of the forest at some insane speed and just ruin your entire day. But it's okay. Honestly, I've discovered that these are in fact horror games, but I really think that Ark is more terrifying than Herman here. Maybe. I don't really know, okay? I haven't decided yet. Anyways, if you do find yourself enjoying this one, do leave a like. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate it. And, it's just pretty awesome. On the bright side, this time, I have a rough idea of what happens in Linda's story here. There is a little piece of dialogue in Star Stable Online, I think around the time that we do Catherine's memories, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me. It's whenever you see her house for the first time, I think. Again, I could be wrong, but anyway, she basically goes on to say like some type of adventure she had once upon a time. I don't remember the details. I just know that she goes somewhere and something happens. That's crazy, right? I'm spoiling the whole thing at this point. There's no reason to keep watching. You already know. She goes somewhere and something happens. Ain't that crazy? Okay. Oh, let's just get started. Oh, I was wondering if the music was gonna start working. I was like, hello? Are you there? Okay. So, oh, we don't have as many this time. Wait, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we have as many? I don't know. I could split it up into 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that could work. I don't know why I counted that again. Listen, I wasn't very good at math. It's fine. Maybe this won't be 2 parts. I'm not gonna actually like really say anything on that though, because I don't know. These could be really long. They could be really long little parts. This whole story thingy. Also, I would just like to mention, because I know I'm cutting a lot, I already know. See, I can just see the future, alright? This game calls me out more than anything else somehow of how often that I cut my pauses because of the way that they move across the screen. And it's really funny to me. I don't know why. But I was watching back episode 1 and I was like, wow, I really need to work on that. Which is actually why I was fighting with OBS, because if OBS cooperates with me, the less I'll have to cut. So yeah, anyways, I'm procrastinating, I'll admit it. I'm procrastinating because I'm afraid. Anyways, introduction. Episode 2, The Secret of Pine Hill Manor. Oh, I thought I was gonna have something to read on that screen. It's just gonna go. Okay. Something has awakened in the town of Jorvik, an ancient power of good that has been resting. Wait, what? Something has awakened in the town of Jorvik. An ancient power of good that has been resting has been brought to life by the arrival it's so bright. By the arrival of a new girl in the town. Now this power is reaching out, trying to mobilize 4 unknowing champions in a secret battle that is soon to be that is soon to come. The Soul Rider's powers will be revealed, and when darkness is at work behind closed doors, the forces of good call for Seer and Scout. Okay, that wasn't nice. That was not nice. I'm so sorry that I could not read that clearly. I got confused and had to restart, and it just ended poorly because this is just so bright and you can't see. Ugh, it's okay. Level 1, a busy day at school. Today is a day when it almost feels impossible to be Linda. Not only does she have to finish her very ambitious school project, but she's also responsible for the school magazine that is due for printing today. As if that's not enough, she's sure to get more work from the teachers due to her competence. She braces herself and gets ready to do all her work as fast as possible because her heart is longing to get to the stables to ride Meteor. But like, she doesn't have to do so much though, you know, she can... You know what, I'm actually not going to give that advice in case there's anybody in school still watching. Do what your teachers tell you, okay? Stay in school. Anyways, sometimes I just have too much to do. Days like these, I just want to go to the stables and practice with Meteor. I want to be prepared for the riding championships. Well, I volunteered to be the editor-in-chief of our school paper, so I must make sure everything is on schedule for the next issue. I'm in charge now. I have to check with Mrs. Graham and see if it's okay for me to leave a bit early today. Just because I'm ambitious and efficient and always try my hardest, people assume I can do anything. Oh, I forgot to turn off the tutorial. Oh, Starshine's gonna be bugging me this whole time. Okay. Anyways, oh, she's okay. I knew that was gonna happen. I saw her and I was like, she's so gonna stop me in my tracks right here. There you are, Linda. You're the editor-in-chief of the Jorvik School Gazette, if I'm not mistaken. Well, young lady, I hope you know that the School Gazette has never been late in its century-long history. It would be a shame if you broke this perfect record, wouldn't it? It's a school paper. Relax. I don't think it's that deep. My school didn't even have a paper. My school, actually, we were advanced, okay? In our homeroom class, we had to sit and watch, like, the news, basically. The news of our school. Rather than a paper, we had, like, a group of kids that was, like, a club or something, got together and filmed, like, a newscasting... I don't know. It was just news. I don't know if that makes sense. It was very irritating though, because it was just so silly. I don't know. Anyways, I was told everything was going fine and on schedule. I'm not putting this magazine together by myself, and I hardly know how to print it. Responsibility, hard work, and respect for traditions are the cornerstones of this school, as you well know. It is your responsibility to get the Gazette done, Linda. No one else will do it for you. I understand, Mrs. Graham. I'll make sure it's done. Don't just stand there, young lady. Hurry up. The clock's ticking. And there are interviews missing for the last page. You have to finish them before the magazine is printed. Get going and don't waste time. Okay, but like, I don't think she's the last one doing it. The only one doing it, though. Rather, she just said that it's not her entire responsibility. Ooh, a star. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you, Starshine, okay? Your time to shine has ended. It's Meteor's turn. Gosh, dang it. I wish I had remembered to turn those off. That's gonna really frustrate me, and I'm supposed to talk to you? Probably. Hi, Anne. I really need your help to complete the school gazette. Can I do an interview with you? It won't take long. I'm a little annoyed with you for not putting a picture of Fabulous Me on the cover of the magazine. I'm convinced more people would read it if it had a picture like that on the front page. I know I would, but okay, make it quick. Josh is waiting for me. Didn't Josh, like, make it obvious that he liked Lisa in the last one? No? Okay. Thanks, Anne. I really appreciate it. This is a short thing for the back cover. We're doing personal interviews with interesting students, so just tell me a little bit about yourself. Okay, my name is Anne, and my father is the most important man in Jorvik. We have a long history of being the most important family in Jorvik. Not like those rich, upstart, dark corporation people. Okay, if you say so. What are your goals in life? Well, I could really do just about anything, but my personality and good looks makes me better suited for modeling or maybe acting than for an academic career. You must make sure you use a really good picture of me in the magazine. It should be big and in color. Wait, maybe black and white would look more artistic. No, it should be in color. Huh. Alright. I really thought she'd say that she would, like... Ma'am? Ma'am, that is thin air. You can't do that. Okay, I know it's silly, but I really didn't think I'd find anything broken in this game. I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't. Leave me alone. Does she just keep walking? Oh, there she, okay. Gosh, why is it so... Alright, you know what? I believe in her. She She wants to fly today, apparently. Hi, Lisa. How are you? You did great in the tournament last week. Congratulations. I was wondering if you could help me get the school gazette finished. I need an interview with you. It'll just take a sec. Sure, and thanks. It's strange, though. I can hardly believe all that's been happening these last few days. I'm really happy things are back to normal now. Yeah, speaking of which, I was wondering, are you really dating Josh? What did I say? What did I say? Oh, okay. Linda, I don't know what to do about that. He's really nice and all, but I know Anne has a crush on him. Anyway, what do you want to know about me for the Gazette? Don't worry, Lisa. You'll get your chance. That's awful. I'm just thinking about how Anne went missing for like months. Sorry. I'm sorry. Well, it would be nice to hear a little about who you are, and since you're new to Jorvik, it'd be interesting to hear what you have to say about the place. Yeah, like you said, I'm new here, and I live with my dad. He spends most of his time out on the dark core platforms. Everyone in Jorvik has been really nice to me, with a few exceptions, I guess. Okay, wait. After what happened to her in the last episode, she's not questioning that her dad works for Dark Core? How is she not questioning that? Because, like, she saw the symbols, you know? She literally read in their, like, little whole research montage thingy, Dark Core, and she's not questioning it? Oh, goodness, okay. I'm getting to like the town. I'm into rock music, I play a lot myself, and I've taken up writing too, down at the stables. Thanks, Lisa. We have to get together after school and talk about all the strange stuff that happened last week. Last week? It happened last week, Lisa, and you're not concerned at all about the fact that your dad works for Dark Core? Girl, even Linda, you know, the one that's supposed to be smart, it's like, oh wow, yeah, sucks your dad's working all the time at Dark Core. That's rough, buddy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe they don't know that it's related. But I would think that they would. Because there was even a scene in the stables where they had like a symbol of like the Dark Core, like the logo or whatever. Whatever. Anyways. Thanks, Lacey. We have to get together after school and talk about all the strange stuff that happened last week. Maybe we'll see each other at the stables. We can talk more then. All right. Should I ask Josh how he feels about his situations? Hi, Linda. You know, Lisa did really well in the tournament last week. She seems like a nice girl. Do you think she's interested in me? You should probably ask her, but I know someone who is for sure. Yeah, I know you're friends with Anne, but she can be so strange. Sometimes she's the nicest, and then suddenly she acts like royalty from another planet where they don't speak to puny mortals like me. I know, she can be pretty arrogant, but she is a really good person, you know. Sorry, but I've got to go. See you around, Josh. Poor Josh. Man, he's just trying to... She's flying again. He's just trying to live his life, and Anne's out here just... not letting that happen. Oh, here we go. Hi, Alex. I'm finishing the next issue of the School Gazette, and I'd like to ask you a few questions. Is that okay with you? Sure, Linda. I'd love to help if I can. Fire away. Great. It's really, really simple. I'm putting portraits and short interviews of some students on the back cover, so if you just could tell me a little bit about yourself, that'd be great. Sure. I don't know if anyone will care, but since you're asking, I'm Alex, and I live with my mother and 4 brothers over in Crow's Nest. It's a very poor area and it can be really cold in winter. My baby brother is the most important thing in my life, and I'd like to spend time with horses and fixing engines in my spare time. In terms of her baby brother, is she talking about James? Because I actually don't really know where James falls in the line. I think it's James. I don't think she has a brother younger than James. And don't quote me, because I'm probably very wrong, but I'm pretty sure the way that it goes is that it's James as the youngest, and then it's Alex, and then she has 3 older brothers. I'm like 74% sure. That's an oddly specific percentage, but 74% just felt right, okay? So if anybody knows about Alex's family for some reason, let me know. Let me know. How does that little order line go in her family? Like, where does she fall? And is she talking about James? She's got to be talking about James. That's really interesting. What do you want to do when you finish school? That's a tough question. Work with horses, or maybe as a mechanic fixing cars in a garage. It'd be great if I could do both. Wow. And then she just walks away. All right, bye. I kid you not. That's how... I have a friend who finishes conversations that way. I don't know why, but they were never like taught how to correctly finish a conversation. And I have never thought that there was a quote unquote correct way to finish a conversation until I experienced this person doing exactly what Alex just did. Just like saying the end of her sentence and then just walking away before I can even respond, before I can even be like, oh wow, that's crazy, before I can even like do anything. I don't even have time to not care if I don't care. She just leaves. It's crazy. Anyways, finally, the last interview is done. Now I can print the Gazette. I really hope the printer in the library is working. I don't really have anything to say on my way to the library, except for the fact that I hate the camera controls. So yeah. I wonder if there's stars in here though. I want all the stars this time, man. So now all the stuff is finally in place. I'm ready to print. Soon I can take Meteor out for a ride. Oh wow. Get all up close and personal watching it print. Oh no, I can't believe it. What's the problem now? Nothing seems to work for me today. Aha, there's no ink in the printer. No wonder the pages are blank. You know, I actually would not have realized the pages were blank because that seems to be something that games do. Especially a game like this just wouldn't add that detail of having even just scribbles. I feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but in my personal experience. So this is clearly one of the games that does actually add the detail, because I swear, if I get the ink for this printer and I come back and it's still printing blank, I'm gonna cry. She also could stop the printer. I know I'm talking a lot, but she could stop the printer. I don't know how to fix it, but wait, maybe the janitor can help me. I must find him quickly. I love how she just got to school. She would definitely have class to go to by now. Because she like, oh, well that's really rude. That's like when you try, you know, pushing a pull door. Okay. Anyways, I could have swore he was just up here. Oh no, he's gonna be hiding, isn't he? This will give me time to look for stars up here though. I completely forgot what I was saying as well. Completely forgot about, yeah, it's gone forever now. Oh, yeah, so she walked in the front door, right? As if she like just got to school, it was early in the morning. You know what I mean? I'll talk to him in a second. I want that star. More important. Okay. But she's like, she definitely would have to be in class by now. That's all I'm saying. The printer in the library isn't working. I think it's out of ink. Are you sure about that? You haven't been tampering with it? You didn't break it, did you? No, of course not. Please, I really need to print the Gazette. Mrs. Graham is going to be furious with me if I'm not done on time. Mrs. Graham, huh? She's a bit of a dragon sometimes, isn't she? Okay, I'll see what I can do. Follow me. Let's go and have a look at that printer, shall we? Okay, even the janitor looks creepy. You know what I love about this game, though? They actually run from point A to point B. They don't sit there and they're not just, like, walking all slowly, like, you know, pretending your walk isn't actually faster than them. There you go, Linda. The ink cartridge is in place and the printer's up and running again. I'm glad I could save you from Mrs. Graham. She can be very frightening at times. Trust me, I know. Thank you very much, sir. You really saved my day. Moment of truth. Are they actually going to like print ink or is it going to be blank again? I'm actually very curious. So now all the stuff is finally in place. I'm ready to print. Soon I can take Meteor out for a ride. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Wonderful. I really like that. Wonderful detail. What's the saying? Publish or perish? Well, now the Gazette is printed, I can finally get out of here. If Mrs. Graham lets me go, of course. I really hope we don't run into Mrs. Graham again. She sounded like she had even more tasks for me to do, and I'm already late for the stables. Poor Meteor. I'm sure he misses me. It's so typical. There she is, and there's no way I can get out another way. Maybe if I just walk past and pretend that it's raining. I was literally about to say that there's no way I'm not gonna run into her. Hello there, young lady. Are you done with the Gazette? Good. I am pleased to see you take the responsibility and complete the Gazette. Now I have another thing for you to do. Good. I am pleased to see you take responsibility and complete the Gazette. Now I have another thing for you to do. Professor Hyman is about to lecture at the Royal Academy of Science, and he needs your help. On the blackboard behind you, the professor wrote down his theories and diagrams that explain the more, shall we say, complex parts of them. All I need you to do is write this down on paper so that Professor Himmons, Professor Hymmons, I don't know if I'm saying that right, by the way that, you know, my brain says it's pronounced, I'm not going to pronounce it that way. So anyways, Professor Hymmons' theories are saved for posterity and that he can hold his lecture. He's really nervous and needs the notes to make a good presentation. You'll find me in the hall when you're done. Starshine, please. No, someone wiped out parts of the blackboard. Whatever I write down won't be complete. Mr. Hyman will be devastated. But he held his lecture just a couple of hours ago. I'm sure some students took notes. Maybe if I find them, they can show me their notes. Oh, okay. So school is over. I'm not gonna lie. I would have left. I would have been out that door so incredibly quickly. Mrs. Graham would have been just, oh hey, she's the one that was flying, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mrs. Graham would have been absolutely just flabbergasted at how quickly I disappeared. Sure, I took some notes at the Himen lecture. I've got most of it in my locker, but I did the Himen correlation chart on the back of this paper. It's all I've got. Feel free to use it. Do you have something for me? Well, I was at Himen's lecture, but I was drawing comics. But wait, I did write down the order of unstable elements in the Himen system. In the Himen system? Wow, that's crazy. You can have that page for me. I don't really get it anyway. Maybe that's why you would need the notes. Did you ever potentially consider such things, good sir? The Himen lecture. Actually, I do have the diagrams on the fluctuation of lost arithmetical nouns. Copy this. It's all I have, but I hope you have some use for it. I love how they're all just like so willing to give me their notes. It's interesting. Sorry, Linda, I can't help you. I wasn't in class today. I don't like the way she said that. Yeah, I slept through most of Mr. Himen's lecture. I woke up at the end and made some notes about the inverted primary numbers. Do you want to copy them? Wow, you know what? It's cool. Yes, I wrote down the list of required reading in my calendar. Please copy it if you need it. Of required reading? I don't think that needs to go in his lecture though, or his presentation. That's it. Mr. Himen's notes are complete. Now I can finally get out of here. I just need to hand these over to Mrs. Graham first. Oh, that's crazy. She's just gonna hand over the notes? Easy peasy at that point. Oh my dear child, that was not 1 second too soon. Professor Himen's really nervous and terrified of making a bad impression at the lecture. I'll go straight to him with the notes. He'll be so relieved, and as usual, you have proven that a resourceful girl you are. Thank you, Mrs. Graham. You know, it's getting late, and I really want to get down to the stables before it's too late, unless there's something else. Now that you mention it, we are all looking forward to your essay on the landmarks of Jorvik. Why, I already told my colleagues about those photographs in the trophy cabinet, and the new light you shed on their origin. They were really interested and were eager to know more as soon as possible. Well, sure, Mrs. Graham, but the work on the landmarks isn't supposed to be done for another 3 weeks. I hardly did anything today, what with the gazette and all. Maybe I've been exaggerating the progress of your work. But you wouldn't want to make the faculty disappointed, would you? Or even worse, make a fool out of me in front of my colleagues. At least make sure you do some research today so I can sleep tonight knowing that you're making good progress on the essay. Oh my, the way Mrs. Graham, the way, make a fool out of herself in front of her colleagues, bro. I absolutely am. Just not in the way that she thinks, okay? Oh man, that would get me. That would get me for sure. Oh, she's gonna walk away now. Yeah, that's right. You walk away. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I see. A moon rock. Strange, this piece of stone was discovered on the shores of Jorvik in the late 40s. It has some strange qualities, more like rocks found after meteor showers. Interesting. It says here that the rock was part of a collection of strange minerals at the Pine Hill Mansion. It was donated to the school when Pine Hill was abandoned. I see the foreshadowing here. I'm understanding it now. What's this? An article about the famous astronomer Giobertus, I think? Anyways, visiting the headmaster. It seems the headmaster lived at the Pine Hill in the 20s, and it seems a lot of things were going on there then. Well, that's all I can figure out by looking at this little object. Look here, a photograph of Pine Hill in all its former glory. There's Headmaster Stompkins and his chauffeur. Hey, wait a minute. That chauffeur looks almost exactly like Mr. Sands. There's no way. Okay. That spooky guy who tried to kidnap Lisa's horse. Starshine a couple of weeks ago. That's enough for now. I think this is a good start on the essay on Pine Hill Mansion. I hope Mrs. Graham will be satisfied with my initial research. Okay, now I'm finally done and well prepared for school tomorrow. I just hope I can get out of here and off to Meteor without any more delays. I'm heading for the front door. As you should, Linda. Anyways, the reason why I was saying there's no way is because he's like disguising himself as a chauffeur. That just really surprises me, if I'm being completely honest with you. It does actually really surprise me. I don't think I had to run for the front door. I think it would have pulled me out anyways. All right, well, wow, that's actually 2 done. Oh, because it's not actually 8, it's 7. Because the introduction wasn't an actual, like, introduction. Oh, yeah, it was. It was that thing I couldn't read. Okay. What on earth just happened? Please tell me I didn't actually lose progress. Oh, no. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh, okay. I clicked somewhere. I don't know where. I didn't even mean to. And suddenly I was just on the Star Stable homepage. I must have clicked down here, to be honest with you. That must have happened. But it's all good. We're fine. I was going to say, before I was rudely interrupted by my mouse, it's definitely my fault, but I'm gonna blame my mouse anyways. So I'm seeing that we'll end here on Pine Hill Mansion. I thought it was Pine Hill Manor. Am I insane? I might be. I feel like it's gonna end on some kind of cliffhanger. Because I'm not actually going to record all the way through again. Last time I did that, I played the whole thing for Lisa. But I'm gonna actually stop on after Pine Hill Mansion, and I guess we'll just see what happens. But yeah, so I'll be left on much as a cliffhanger, if there is one, that you will be. So a premonition at the stables. At last, Linda can get to the stables to ride Meteor and to prepare herself for the upcoming horse jumping competitions. She is excited to get back up on Meteor and train the most difficult jumps with her beloved horse. However, on the way to the stables, she cannot get rid of the eerie feeling of seeing Mr. Sands in that old photograph. How can he be in a picture that old? But what is the mystery behind the Pine Hill Mansion? Have we not already established that Mr. Sands is ancient? Like, literally in the last episode. This is gonna start driving me insane. Am I, like, missing a key detail here? Because literally in the last episode, they discovered that he was going by a different name, like Mr. Sanders or something, in, like, the 1840s. And now she's like, oh my gosh, how could he be in a picture that old? Did we not already figure this out? You know what? It's actually fine. They're just a little bit confused. It's okay. At last, I'm here. I can finally take Meteor out and do some practice for riding championships. It's going to be great fun. If I run into Herman, I have to ask him if he knows anything about Pine Hill Mansion. It's really a creepy place, judging from the photograph I saw at school. I want to know more about the place and figure out how Mr. Sands can be in a picture that's over 70 years old. I just can't stop thinking about it. Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. How old were the pictures from the 1840s? I think it was like literally 1847. It's fine. We're just gonna pretend. I really thought they like established, where am I going? I really thought they like established that whole situation and got it all figured out. Wait, I need to look for stars. This is very important. I found a whopping 2 stars. But I found them, okay? Hi, Linda. Welcome. It's nice to see you here again. Meteor is in the stables, ready for your training run. Right. Oh, and by the way, Herman, you know a lot about Jorvik and the places around it. I have a question about a house. Just ask away, Linda. You know I always help you and your friends if I can. So what is it you want to know? Not much escapes my eagle eyes. Great. Well, you know, there's this place, a house on a hill called Pine Hill Mansion. The house in the middle of the woods? You stay away from that place. Do you hear me? Just stay away from that haunted house. Well, it seems as if some things shouldn't be mentioned after all. All you needed to know is that the bad things happen there, Linda. You girls should never go there, so stay away from that evil place. That was so helpful. Okay, thanks. Anyway, I'll just get on with my practice then. Oh. Alright then. You know, all he did was just make her want to go there more. He didn't have to react so aggressively. He could have been like, oh, it's a house on a hill in the middle of the woods. Nothing interesting about it, you know? Nothing too curious. It's just an old house. That's all he had to say. And she would have been like, oh, huh, well, that's boring. But now he's like, he's planted the seed of curiosity, okay? And it's gonna kill the cat. Potentially. I don't know. I don't know what happens. Like I said at the beginning of this video, okay? Stuff and things happen. She goes somewhere and she does things. So we already know everything that we need to know. I'm sorry. What was that? Pictures flashing in my head. It looked like Pine Hill, but I've never been there before. Strange. Maybe I'm just tired after a long day of hard work at school. Can I go in here? Okay, sweet. Oh, look at him. Shut up, Starshine. Literally no one asked for your opinion. Are there stars in here? I want to know. I don't think so. That's unfortunate. Do you have anything to say to me? Meteor is ready for you. You can take him out now, Linda. Great. Thanks a lot. Okay, that wasn't a lot. I do love that every single character you want to talk to will interact with you in some way. Like, they all have something to say, even if it's just entirely pointless. It's something, and I really like that a lot. Hi, Meteor. I'm so sorry you have to stand here in the stables all by yourself when all the other horses are outside. I know I'm late, but I had a really bad day at school, but let's forget all that and have some fun. I'm scared. Oh, okay. Hi, Lisa. Josh told me you were here. Are you leaving already? Josh did not tell me. I was supposed to talk to Josh. That's unfortunate. Yes, I need to go home and do some homework. Did you say Josh was here? Yeah, he watched you riding Starshine, but he went into town again. You know, a strange thing happened in school today. I found another photograph of Mr. Sands. In this one, he's standing outside a place called Pine Hill Mansion. Herman says it's a really bad and evil place and that we shouldn't ever go there. It's in the middle of the woods. Okay, but hear me out. They keep reiterating that. Is it a really bad and evil place because it's in the middle of the woods? Because I don't think that's a valid reason. That's so cool. We must check it out. Yeah, see what I mean? See what I mean? Saying like, oh, yeah, it's in the middle of the woods, guys, is like, I would go there. You'd be like, it's in the middle of the woods, and I'd be like, sign me up. When are we leaving? We must check it out. Maybe we can find more clues about who Mr. Sands really is and what he's up to. That's just what I was thinking. I really hoped you would go with me to Pine Hill Mansion. I have to get my homework done first. I'll see you later outside the gates to the mansion. Wow, okay. Okay then, I have some time to practice here first, but don't go into the house before I show up. Bye, Lisa. See you later. Something bad's gonna happen to Lisa. Absolutely something bad's gonna happen, and Linda's gonna have to like save her or something. I don't know. Starshine, I'm aware. I know. Okay, I was hitting my W key so aggressively. I just wanted to go. I am obsessed with the way that the writing mechanic feels in this game. I know I mentioned this in the last episode for like Lisa's part, but I don't know what it is. I really don't, but it's amazing. It feels wonderful. That was easy. I'll make it a little bit harder this time. I need to be more careful when going at high speed and learn to take it slower and even halt sometimes. Okay, I might actually struggle with this because I don't even slow down in Star Stable Online. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. And yes, I know that when you... Wait, what's gonna happen if I go at full speed? Oh! Wait, I don't know how that worked though. Huh. Yeah, I know nothing about show jumping. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't. I also... Oh, it's a dam and it's exploding. Wow. What was that? Terrible pictures of flashing before my eyes. That was Pine Hill Mansion, I'm sure of it. That was a dam. Right? Yeah, but there was more. The bog dam, the town of Jorvik, and the big competition tomorrow, and a bomb at the dam. Dang, okay. If it's true, then all the people in Jorvik are in great danger. All the people in Jorvik? Like every single one of them? Because I don't know how many of you know, but Jorvik is not... She's not small. I mean, she's small, but she's not that small. The map that we have in Star Stable Online is like the bottom corner of the island. It's actually a lot bigger than that, as far as I understand. If it's true, then all the people in Jorvik are in great danger, but those were just pictures in my mind. Am I going crazy? Was it real or am I just dreaming? I can tell you if you're dreaming or not, Linda. What? Meteor, is that you? You're talking to me in my mind? No, it can't be. I must have worked too hard at school today. This can't be real. It's real, Linda. I can hear you, and I understand everything you say. It's very strange for me as well, you know, but even if it's strange, it can still be real. You can hear me, and I can hear you. Weird. Now I think I understand the connection between Lisa and Starshine. Meteor, what do you know about the pictures of Pine Hill Mansion in my head? Okay, here's the thing. I'm sorry, but if I was sitting there questioning to myself, am I crazy? And my horse started talking to me, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I am. It's time to go home. We're gonna go take a nap. We're gonna go take a nap, and we're gonna take a deep breath, and we're gonna calm down, because hey, even the Bible says that we just sometimes need a snack and a nap. All right, when you feel like you're going insane and you're tired, you need a snack and a nap. And if my horse started talking to me, that would be my choice. That would be my choice of actions. I wouldn't be like, oh, okay, cool. So, what do you know about Pine Hill Mansion? Oh, it's ridiculous. I really thought it was Pine Hill Manor. So what am I missing here? Did they like change the name 17 times, like Silverglade Equestrian Center, or what? Anyways, I don't really know anything about any visions, but I do know that if you want to go to Pine Hill Mansion, you should go there before it gets dark. Maybe you'll find more answers there. Yeah, this would definitely be like the demons in my head at this point. If I was planning on going before and my horse told me, yeah, go, do it, I'd be like, no, I'm not going. But also, why doesn't Meteor know anything about visions? Isn't he supposed to know that stuff? And you know, that's why he's The moon circles horse. I don't know. Okay. Maybe I'll wait until later to check out the dam. The competition starts tomorrow afternoon, and if my visions are correct, the bomb will explode before the competition starts. But first, I have to find the answer to all these strange pictures I keep seeing in my mind. I can't talk to anyone about this. They'd never believe me, but I'll speak to Lisa. She'll understand. So you can't speak to your talking horse. Weird. And also, I'm sorry, but being complacent when you know that there's going to be a bomb that's going to kill probably like thousands of people, and you're just like, oh, it's not going to explode until the competition starts. No big deal. That's concerning. I think Linda is actually going insane. Wait, no, I wanted to still ride Meteor. That's not fair. I'm sad now. All right, last part for this part. I need to think of more words to use. Level 3, Pine Hill Mansion. Too many things are buzzing in Linda's head. Meteor can communicate with her. It's almost like she can read his thoughts. And now she has a horrible premonition of a terrible disaster. Time is running out, and hopefully she can find clues at the old Pine Hill Mansion. It feels good to be with her trusted horse, Meteor. But the thought of going into the old house chills her to the bone. It's a good thing that Lisa agreed to meet her at the mansion. Why do I feel like Lisa's not going to be there? No, she probably is. It would be more interesting if she wasn't, though. That's also a familiar sound. I'm not really sure where you hear that sound in Star Stable Online, but I recognize it. This is actually really cool. I really like this cutscene. Oh, they have a whole greenhouse on the side. Oh, wow, I love that. Don't tell me they're hiding in the maze. Are there stars in that maze? I bet you there's stars in that maze. I bet you there are. And I'm gonna go find them. Pine Hill Mansion. Let's look around. Lisa should be waiting here somewhere. I don't know. I feel like this is foreshadowing. I feel like Lisa isn't waiting anywhere. Oh gosh. Help me, Linda. I'm trapped in the greenhouse on Pine Hill. Lisa, I knew it. Telling me where she is rough, though. That is rough. Bad news. Lisa sent an SOS. She's trapped inside the mansion. She went in without us, then. Where's Starshine, do you think? We must rescue her and find Starshine. We have to find a way into the garden outside the mansion. Yeah. Yeah, I in fact saw that coming. I was questioning it. I'll admit I was questioning it because, I don't know, I don't really never know what to expect from this game. I feel like I can't get through the front gate. That would make a lot of sense. The gate is locked. I can't get in this way. Really? Wow. Okay. Very astute observation. Maybe I'll go this way because the greenhouse is on this side. Oh! Hello. There's Starshine. Great. And a hole in the wall. So convenient. That's the way Lisa got in. It's too small for you, so you have to stay here with Starshine. That's okay. We'll just hang out and chew some fresh grass. But get going now and find Lisa. Meteor is not at all concerned. He's like, yeah, have fun. I'm gonna eat my grass. Ooh, I do have to go through the maze. It's the garden. Looks like a garden maze. I should be able to get an overview from top of the little hill here. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of a maze, don't you think? I think it does, and I don't think I like this cheat. I would like to struggle. Yep, I would. I want to know how difficult this actually is. Although this might take me a while now. I don't actually know. Oh my gosh, I don't know what just happened, but the camera completely turned. Okay, maybe I should have taken the cheat. Because now I actually have to think of commentary. Oh wait, is it this way? And I'm really bad at that, especially when I'm focused. I've learned these new things about myself. That when I'm really focused, I tend to get really quiet, and then I just can't function. Oh, okay, that's a dead end. I love how they're not even really that tall. Like the hedges, okay, they are. If the camera were, oh hey, I told you there were gonna be stars in this maze. See, this is why I wanted to explore it on my own. Even though that's probably on the way out, so I should take that as a good sign. Maybe this way. See, again, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, another star. Gotta be the way out. I'm not even gonna try to... Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not even gonna try to finish what I was saying. I genuinely don't remember what I was even talking about. But I found the stars in the maze, and that's the important part. I have to find a way into the mansion. You don't say. I thought that was the goal in the first place. Don't tell me I'm gonna walk up to that door. To the front door. Okay. That's it. I'm inside now. Where's Lisa? The SOS said she's in the greenhouse. I wonder where that is. Well, on the outside. And usually usually when you are on the outside of a greenhouse, there's a door inside because oh. Oh, no way. Can I? Hey, those swords look like they can be moved. Can I have one then? I want a sword. Oh, what was that? A door unlocking? It sounded like one of those doors downstairs in the main hall. Okay, no, because this is sick. Because this is really cool. This one is Anne, for sure. Okay, yeah, she says. This picture looks a bit like Anne. I wonder if the sun means anything. And why are there so many flowers in the picture? Why are there so many flowers in the picture? You know, I actually don't know. I've seen these portraits of them before, and it's like the ancient. Can I even get up to them? Oh, I can. It's like the ancient versions of them. This picture looks a bit like Alex, but the picture is different than the others in more ways than one. This is the only figure that is actually holding the swords, and there are no flowers at all. The flash and everything makes this picture look a little more aggressive than the others. Strange. Yeah, I'm obsessed with these. It's like the original versions of them, like the ancient versions of them or whatever. And I don't know if it's canon. I don't know if it's canon anymore. The red hair reminds me of someone I know very well. It's strange that this picture looks like my new friend Lisa, but what does the star, the sword, and the flowers mean? I don't know what the flowers mean. The flowers do get me. I don't understand the flowers. Oops, is this me? There's a moon above me. What on earth does that mean? Oh, that's just so cool. I'm sorry, but it really is. Apparently I unlocked a door at some point. I don't know what door. Maybe this door? Not that door. I can't believe I walked in through the front doors. That's crazy. One of those doors? Maybe that door? No? Any door? Oh no, now I'm lost. Oh, okay. It's locked and there's no keyhole. Maybe there's another way to open it. I'll look around. Did I not just open it? Oh, this one's open. This is spooky. I don't like this. What even is that? That looks horrifying. Whatever it's actually supposed to be, it's clearly missing textures, but whatever it's actually supposed to be. Oh, I have a sword. Let's go. That's all I wanted was the sword. Another sword. It's Professor Giobertus research. It appears he was investigating something hidden deep under the ocean floor outside Jorvik. Could this be connected to the dark core drillings? So that's the secret of Pine Hill Mansion. That's enough detective work for me for one day. I'd better get going. Okay. I have swords. That's all I know. Oh, I have to give him back? I don't want to give him back. Why am I even being nice like that? Another door was unlocked. Maybe it's another door in the main hall. Why did they literally give me, like, oh. Okay. No, hey, you open back up. Don't be mean like that. They literally gave me just resources to get through their entire house just on the ground. Pictures again. Why do they have more than just one copy? That's a little bit spooky, if you ask me. Oh. More sparkles. Hey, a crack in the glass. I can see the garden from here. I don't think I like that. Linda, I'm up here. I'm so happy to see you. How did you get up there? Can't you come down? No, the stairs broke after I climbed up. What did you hope to find up there? I don't know. I was just curious, that's all. It was a star. She was hoping to find a star for sure. For sure. The golden stars, man. It would get me too. I'd climb the stairs for that. I would absolutely climb the stairs for that. Yeah, I know. I'll look for a ladder. I think I saw one somewhere in the greenhouse. Lisa's creeping me out, man. She's really creeping me out. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of feel like she's not who she says she is. I'm just saying. I would not be trusting Lisa right now. I'd be like, girl, Because here's the thing. I had to solve puzzles to get in here. So how did Lisa get in here? Because those puzzles were not solved. It's not like I could just walk right in, you know? Suspicious if you ask me. Okay. Oh, wow, it's right in front of me. So is this where I actually get to use my inventory? No? Okay. There you go. Oh no, I'm hearing scary things. Okay, that's literally the same sound as the trailers in SSO and it scared me. There you go. Thanks a lot. Wait, what was that? A car, and it's right outside. Let's peek through the crack in that window over there. I don't trust Lisa. Oh, it's Mr. Sands and two of his evil goons. They're talking. I'll try to listen to what they're saying. Yada yada. The girls might know something and I don't like it. Yada yada. Yada yada. I know, and you have to take care of Herman. You know, the guy at the stables. I know exactly what you mean. And soon, disaster will strike Jorvik. The bomb will detonate. Yada yada. Stupid horse riding competition. Excessive laughing. Wow. Right, sure. Let's deal with Herman now. That'll be fun. Okay. They're going to do something terrible to Herman. We must get to the stables before Mr. Sand's evil goons. Why not just call him? There's no phone in the stables, and Herman doesn't like cell phones, so he hasn't got one. How how convenient. Freaking boomers, man. No, I'm kidding. It's, oh no, he's probably all alone in the stables right now. Oh, I see. Lisa, stop. Don't say it like that. We have no time to lose. Let's ride. No, I don't believe that this is Lisa. I mean, Starshine would know. Oh, it's over. Cliffhanger. We got our cliffhanger. Will Herman live? It's a mystery, you know? The world may never know. If I never got to making part 2 to this episode, how would you ever know if Herman made it? You wouldn't. You just wouldn't. It's as simple as that. I'm sorry. It's so silly. All right. Well, I am gonna stop it there on our little wonderful cliffhanger. And I'm sorry. It's really funny to me. I don't know why, but it really is. You know, if Lisa is actually who she says she is and it's not like some trick or whatever, they missed an opportunity. They missed a really cool opportunity to give one of the Dark Riders the ability to like shapeshift, and that would have been sick. That would have been really freaking cool because it would have just added like so much suspense within like the Soul Riders. Like, oh my gosh, can I trust you? Are you who you say you are? Or are you one of the Dark Riders? You know, it would, I don't know, it just would have been really cool. Not to mention the like eerie feeling of having, you know, quote unquote Lisa with me on this mission or whatever, and she's not actually who she says because she's acting suspicious. Tell me I'm wrong. She's acting so strange. She got into the greenhouse without solving any of the puzzles, and she climbed stairs. That's just weird. Yeah, I'm realizing now how silly it is. My only evidence is the fact that she got into the greenhouse without solving the puzzles. That's my only claim or backup or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, as I said, that is all for this episode, for this part. So yeah, if you enjoyed this one, do leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think Lisa is suspicious. Don't spoil anything, okay guys? Don't do that. I haven't played these games. I was too small of a child long ago, you know? So I never got the chance. So please don't spoil anything. If you enjoyed this one, do leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I upload, as my uploads seem to be spontaneous lately. It's actually Wednesday, and guess what? This video is supposed to be out Wednesday. I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantabulous time out here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.